And the players getting reacquainted prior to the tip. A pretty loose atmosphere out there. Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kendall, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for Los Angeles. And for Phoenix.
You know, the Suns really had a lot to overcome as they started the rebuilding project, and they just weren't the same team the home crowd was used to seeing, and the struggles were evident by that 17-24 record here at home.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here's the man. Outside George. Connects from three-point range. George has got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Clippers. Here's Booker. Number two. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And here is Los Angeles now. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Monty. He said it's certainly a test for them, defending one of the league's most dangerous offenses. He told me it's not a matter of shutting them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, communicate, and try to take away the easy stuff, we'll give ourselves a chance. Kevin, we'll see how they look out there.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report.
Huge plays. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. Plays just like that.
He almost brought the whole thing down for us.
It's a great gun. Also a great movement gun.
Let's move the ball around. Number 31. Checked by Fred. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Booker kicks to Paul. There's the pick. Booker. 6 to shoot. Stolen by George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
They got right to the rim, but got hammered once he got there by the defense.
But that was a nice job taking it strong and forcing his way to the line. Well done.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from George.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
Both good from the line that time. Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-0 on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. Limited offensively on the front line. Maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they needed to move in the offseason. They're looking to pick up and get some improvement in that regard.
Gets it to go.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
And Booker kicks to Paul. the 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Craig. Let's it go. Off the left rim and out.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss.
No good from Man.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Booker, defended by Man. Paul passes to Booker. Dishes it to Paul. There he goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Free throw, good. Paul.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that case. Jermaine O'Neal found new tread with his well-worn tire.
That's a goal with the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. The Suns leading. Passes it to Craig. He dishes it to Booker. Kicks it to Paul. Booker. Back to Paul. The 3. And that one's good. That's number 6. Brought to you from the bottom of the season. Steve Nash and Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they were doing, they were keeping those players healthy and admirable in the way they run that club.
It's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players.
Left side, Leonard.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the board.
Paul passes to Craig. Booker. He's no good that time either. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. It's George on the wing. Misses and the play spell continues.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Back to Leonard. George. Right side, George. Outside Leonard. Man passes to George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 8 points. From half court. A closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, for Kevin Durant, last season probably his best yet. Among other things, he increased his assists while limiting his turnovers. Durant said, "It's just a matter of being patient and waiting for the play to develop. Whether finding my teammate or finding a shot for myself. Guys," he said, "the game is slowing down for him, and he understands that to win it all, he has to get the best out of his teammates. He can't do it by himself."
Well, you have to like that focus on the team first. Thanks, Doris. He feeds it to Lee. Kings the shot from the wing.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Plumlee defended by Dion. That's good. Plumlee's got his first points of the night. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. It's really fun to watch, too. Even as both teams
And the Clippers making a switch here. The Clippers in the lead. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Gordon gets to Jordan. Outside, Batum. That's good. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, last season, guys, the Clippers were 4th in offensive efficiency, and you got to give a lot of credit to their terrific point guard rotation. Chris Paul led all point guards in player efficiency rating, and his backup, Eric Bledsoe, was 15th. That's a heck of a combo.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers leading by 4. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that hustler mindset. Stay aggressive.
Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin. And I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, going back to the great point guard play for the Clippers, they were 3rd in league in assist percentage.
And top 5 in terms of points in the paint, Kevin. So the big guys really fed off the penetration and great passes from Chris Paul in particular.
No good from Ross. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Number 31. Back rim, no good. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Lee. Lee off of it from beyond. Here's Ross. Good on the triple. Ross is his 3 points in the game.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, they came up with a screen, but still,
Look off the pit. And the Clippers lead by 4.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
Launches it. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Watch outside!
Back to
I got ball!
on the wing, but 2. Like it takes. And another 3 for the Clippers.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
And it's Lee penetrating. Rogers at the lead. Feeds to Ross. It's the Clippers with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Defended by Beyond. And now here's Lee. A fast break opportunity.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, you know, for the Suns, it's been a hard fall, guys. As recently as 2010, they played in the conference finals last season, had the 4th worst record in the NBA, and they're not exactly stacked with young talent. The rise back to the top is going to be slow and long.
And the Clippers making a change here. .139 left here in the second. We talked about the troubles of the Suns, Clark, and for so long, one of the elite offensive ball clubs in the NBA. And Steve, last season, they were second to last in scoring efficiency.
Well, let's see. What happened last year? Oh, yeah, Steve Nash left. I think that could have something to do with it, Kevin. Look, this is just a rebuilding mode for Phoenix, and it happens to everybody. The end of one great era, and hopefully the start of a new one. But it's going to take a few years to get this thing rolling.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the side.
Hey guys, with the Clippers owe a lot of their success to how they bonded with team chemistry. Chris Paul said, quote, "It matters a lot when you really truly care about somebody. You've got to support them. You run through that screen for them. You really genuinely care how they feel. It just means a little bit more." That was certainly evident in how they played last year, as well as how they interacted. We'll see if they can keep that same fun going this year, guys.
Yeah, plenty of camaraderie in that locker room. Thanks, Doris. And the Clippers making a change here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
And it's Paul penetrating. 6 on the shot clock. Lee kicks to Paul. Now the Clippers moving it up. Westbrook ends at the rim with a jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Lee, now the feed to Ross. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. The drive ball play. Shot is off. Number 3. But it's off target. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Clippers on top, up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. The Clippers are making it look easy so far. They've been tremendous defensively, and that's how you lock a team down. And the Suns keeping at it. They continue to dice up teams with passing, fluid play. It's beautiful team basketball. And time now to head back out to the rest of the game in Phoenix. I'll see you next time on 2K Sports.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Phoenix has their hands full guarding against George.
He's got 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
The dish to Booker. Can't get it to go.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Don't get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Pass to Miller. He kicks to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off the shot. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Craig. Suns trail by 10. Here's Booker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Paul. Gets the three-point
I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record, which had previously been a record. The moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
No doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Paul left side. And a foul call on the shot. He got it on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But you know, Steve, the Clippers had the first lengthy win streak and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave LA a swagger that I thought helped them get through the rest of the season.
I got shooter. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss. We're going to push it on the miss. Get the rebound.
He hits both from the strike.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Outside Leonard. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Number 31. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
He loves running the pick and roll as the screener, and he's very good at it. Next time you see it, just watch how quickly he pops off that screen and cuts inside.
He's got a great move to the basket and can also finish through contact if he needs to.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years, and you're right, they have done it with, you know, Steve, style, to say the least. You know, they've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season, so if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
Attacking. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Booker. Hangs on the trifecta. Leading by 4.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
The pass to George. All alone. Number 31.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. Foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Clippers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play through it.
And so he hits both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Craig. Dishes to Paul. Pass to Craig. To Paul. He feeds it to Booker. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers leading by 6. Outside, George. Back to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
There's a good screen. Ball goes in. He passes it to Craig. He dishes it to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. With the 3.
where the defense isn't making them earn it. Those shots are just going
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game here.
Gordon's check in for the Clippers. Suns trail by 3. Kicks to Booker. For the tie, it's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, there was a time when the Suns were an up and down team. They pushed the tempo and do everything they could to get layups and shoot the threes. Those days are history now. They're just not a very good shooting team from outside anymore.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Clippers have gone 4 of 5 for the Fields and Samson. They smashed on offensively. 1:15 left to play in the third. Puts it up from 12. Puts it to go. George has got 10 points. Well, Clark, you said that the Suns didn't shoot the ball well from distance. They would end up 28th in the NBA when it came to the deep ball, Steve, making just under a third of their tries.
Well, of course, a lot of that has to do with the departure of Steve Nash. They didn't have somebody creating those easy looks. Remember, they also were without Channing Frye last year, one of their best three-point shooters who had to sit out the year with the heart issue.
And there's a call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. Maybe out of sorts. Something's off with him. At least as I look at it.
Off the hit from Batum. As the pass to Mann. Target with his 3.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball viewer. They set him a good screen, they get the shot opportunity.
Here's and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Clippers leading by 5. And George kicks to Batum. Right side left. Shot's off. Some solid D here from Biyombo. Here's Booker. He's covered by Pass to Booker. There's the screen. And he banks into it. Balls and the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Phoenix. Now here is George to the paint. Stolen away. Ball outside. Fourth quarter basketball. We're about a minute into it. That evens the score. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack with a big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Man, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
And the Suns call time here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, Monty Williams was just going over the plan with his team. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
Paul gets a screen from Craig. Shot off the pick. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot, no matter what else was going on.
Passes to Mann. Feeds it to Plumlee. Defended by Craig. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Soft touch off the place.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
George. Ripped away. And Phoenix pushing the trap. Here's and counting. 2 points for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over it.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The feed now to George. There's the 3. Gets the bucket.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Booker. Paul left side. Rebounded by Mann.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
Yeah, that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Booker. Pass to Craig. Now the dish to Ross. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 1. Went right down to the wire here. Clark and Steve, still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. This is the type of game you love to win and you hate to lose it.
After all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, but this will be a tough one.
Shot clock at 6. The shot by George, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Craig. Again, Phoenix.
Not a whole lot of doing right defensively at this stage after playing a pretty solid first half.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Clippers trail by 3. And here's Gordon. Outside, George. Number 39. It's good from long range.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here's Booker. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. He kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Paul. Gets it to go. He's got 15 points here in the second half.
Offensively, guys, it seems like they've turned a corner.
Yeah, much better half since they changed baskets. I mean, they're looking very strong and confident.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 2. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Leonard, he's checked in for Gordon.
Who's watching here?
Leonard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. There's a chance here now for a 3-point play.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first. He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch. It's called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Paul with the ball. 5 on the clock. The Clippers take possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
The Suns making a switch here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting. They've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. George dishes to Leonard.
Crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to him.
Paul kicks to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they go to the intentional foul. That's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the Suns making a change here. So against them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
I tell you what, their hearts have to be racing.
And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout call, the Suns. They're trailing by 8. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth. Paul passes to Ross. got the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's off his mark, so he misses both. The Suns have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the quarter. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And he commits the intentional foul. The first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 7-point game. Dishes it to Booker. Fades and shoots. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.